Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Gemini for the month of December 2018. Welcome, Gemini. Let's see the messages coming through for you this December. Okay. Energy around the situation is the Lovers. So choices. Interestingly enough, Gemini, the Lovers is the card for the sign of Gemini, so that's a good start. Let's see what's coming up. Very interesting. The Lovers also talks, Gemini, about decisions to make. And this is a bigger decision. Okay, so we've got to think carefully about the Lovers and the decision. Where you are right now is fight the good fight, Gemini. Stick up for yourselves. Don't be shy. If you have something to say in the workplace or at home, say it. Because if you don't say anything, nothing will happen. So it's about really standing up for yourself in challenging situations. So that's a good start. And it's not hard to do. We just have to get into the practice and habit of saying, well, no, I don't agree. Let's see what's made that happen. The World. So the world talks about a cycle coming to an end. But everything that needed to be done has been done. So basically you can move on. So then that leaves us with a new choice coming through. So well done with that one. Very apt because it's the end of the year, so no matter how difficult it's been, Gemini, you've sort of made some real inroads. Challenging energy indeed this year. Okay, let's have a look at the background of the situation. And we have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords just talks about standing back and observing the situation, which obviously you've been doing for the last while. But that's good because it's just sort of a quieter energy where you don't get involved, you just observe. It's another good practice to learn in life. Just stand back, learn and listen. View the situation from that standpoint rather than getting involved at the time. Okay, let's have a look at recent influences. We have Death, which is, sorry Gemini, I've just got to alter this a little bit. Sorry. It's a bit ramshackle. So Death is the card for Scorpio. We've just come out of some major Scorpio energy. So it's about self-initiating change. So if you want things done properly, do it yourself. If you want to change something, change it yourself. So I guess you've come through this. You've done this. At great pain sometimes, but nevertheless it's been done. So now you can look forward to a new set of practices that you have developed this year and can move on into the next year feeling quite pleased with getting on top of difficult situations. Excuse me. The lesson you're learning for the month of December is the Six of Wands, which is ongoing success and victory. So well done with that. So that just is there to remind you that you have done a good job. It's still ongoing, so just keep at it. victory and success is there. Just as long as you use what we've already talked about positively to get yourself through obstacles that may crop up. Okay. Are we ready for the near future? So starting second week of December, we will have 8 of Pentacles. So doing really well, working hard, looking at things and seeing where this can branch off to and what you can be doing for next year. So there's something new coming in for you as well. But just keep working hard at it. Everyone knows you've worked hard. So there's no reason why you shouldn't be celebrating the holiday season with knowing that despite being a very tough year, you've managed it. And you've continued on just doing what you've had to do. So well done, Gemini. So whatever this decision's about with the energy around the situation, you just have to go with that and branch out to whatever it is you're planning for next year, Gemini. Looks like it's going to be mighty good. Let's have a look at what's happening that you're not realising. The Tower. Another big card. Another big energy. So whatever's going out of your life, let it go. Whatever's not working for you, let it go. If it's a structure, a workplace, something like that, you just need to sort of revamp it, I guess. Because we can't, build on rubble. We've got to clear the ground. So in letting go, Gemini, you let whatever this is for you personally, whatever you let go, new can come in. It's a bit like death as well. They're very similar cards. It takes a lot of strength to do it, but you guys can do it because you've maintained a really good stance for yourself this year. You've come through really well. Let's see how others see you. 9 of Cups, your wish card has come in. So that's absolutely brilliant, Gemini. Just know that the goal's in sight. Always with number 9, numerologically 9 is the completion. So you're getting to where you want to go. So whatever's coming up for you next year, and knowing you, Gemini, you've got plans. You've always got plans. So go for it. You've done all the hard work. Now all you need to do is just have that faith in yourself to keep pushing through. Let's have a look at your positive feelings. The Sun, perfect. The healing card of the Sun. The Yes card. So whatever it is you want to do, you can be sure it's a positive yes. The Sun also illuminates anything that's been a bit murky in your life. Maybe here with the Tower and this death with Scorpio, so the new beginnings coming in. The Sun's positively telling you, yeah, well, have a look at it. It doesn't look good, so it needs to go. It's like a trip to the tip. Anyway, some fabulous, massive, big movement for you in December. So go out of 218 with a bang, Gemini, and know that whatever it is you want to make a decision on for next year is well and truly in your sights. You've learnt some amazing lessons this year. Despite feeling like you hadn't, you have. So it's a wonderful reading. The final outcome is the 6 of Cups. Reunions, all those lovely connections with people coming in around Christmas time, quite aptly. Lots of people coming back from the past, or people coming around for Christmas, or just reconnecting with people. Very past lifey feel to the 6 of Cups. And it's the most beautiful card just to remind you of the people around you and what they give to you and what you give to them. Yes, sometimes we mightn't agree with each other, but really at the end of the day, when you get the Six of Cups. It's a pretty nice card to end the year or the month on. I'm just going to pop a explanatory card on that Four of Swords in the background there, the standing back and observing and watching, seeing what's happening. The Gemini, that's hard because they are the communicators, so they're used to having their say, but sometimes it's equally powerful to say nothing and just observe. So there we have Two of Swords. So decisions to make, but you watched first. You had a look at seeing what was going on before you jumped in and said anything. You sort of moved through a difficult time, which is great. So let's have a look. We'll just have a look at this Tower, because it always frightens people because of the fire and the destruction of it. But there's a positive, very strong positive swing to it as well. Five of Rods. Yeah, well, you've been really busy. Things have probably been ricocheting from this to that, bouncing off the walls. Therefore, underneath the Tower, you've got to sort of get focus back. Get rid of what you don't need and focus on where you're going. So the Tower goes out to be replaced by a better, newer structure. So looking really good for you, Gemini, for the month of December. Just now do your guidance card to go with the reading and the messages. Your guidance card is generosity. A true spiritual life is not possible without a generous heart. When you act in the true spirit of generosity, with no expectations, your heart expands outwardly as a consequence, with the compassion and loving kindness to be found within. Especially, I feel this one goes with that Six of Cups. So at Christmas time, the time for forgiving, moving forward, it's a lovely card to have, Gemini. I hope you have a wonderful month. I'm sure you have, and you will, and just be rest assured that you've done a really good job and you're ready for new things in the new year. Thanks so much for listening, Gemini.